Scott Jansen here. In this very quick video, I want to talk about price urgency. So as you know, if you follow my stuff for a while, you know that we are a big advocate of doing strategy calls for every client. And based on the strategy calls, just like every salesperson on the face of the earth selling anything from hypnosis all the way down to a new computer program, they're going to use price urgency at the end of the strategy call, which is basically if you sign up now, you'll get a discount, but that discount is only held for 24 hours, something like that. But I had a question in our group asking about, is price urgency important? And I feel a little bit salesy when I use price urgency. Now, sure, this whole being salesy thing, people don't like it. Get over it. It's business. You've got to do sales. But let me give you advice of why we tell our students to do this and why we have input this price urgency thing into all of our strategy calls that we teach our students to do. Number one, like I said, is a 24-hour price hold. This creates urgency. We have to understand something about therapy clients, guys. It takes a lot of motivation for a client to change. As in, you do the strategy call, you elicit a lot of pain, you show them the way out, you show them the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's easy for a client to back out of that and go back to what is normal. Even if normal is full of pain, guys. Right now, you're probably doing it in your own life and your own goals that you've done. It's easy to go back to homeostasis. It takes a lot of motivation. And as soon as you let your client off the hook or you don't add pressure, more than likely they're going to say no to your service. Now, what does that mean for them? They don't get the help they deserve. What does that mean to you? You have to go get a full-time job because you're not making money. That's the reality of it, guys. There's nothing in between. You have to instill a lot of motivation and keep that motivation high and don't let your client off the hook, guys. That's why price urgency is important. It's easy, like I said, for clients to withdraw back to normal and to pain. This becomes their identity and their ego. Number four, a lot of people don't know this. Therapy starts on the strategy call, not in the first session. The reason we do a strategy call is to start to get the mind moving, start to get the knots untied, start to have motivation peak at certain times on the strategy call. That's why you know you've done a good strategy call if your client comes in and the session is done very, very quickly. Okay? It's not done on the first session. And that price urgency is important because you're basically doing some of the therapy on the call for free. And I want to back that up with a lot of motivation to have my client have some skin in the game. It's very easy, even beyond just a client showing up and saying, okay, well, it didn't work. It was only $50. There's no motivation there. But when there's money on the table for them, there's money on the table for you, as in if this doesn't work, I might have to give a refund. It allows you to become a better therapist because you're putting all your effort in now. It's not just, it's a $50 session, doesn't matter. I'll just refund it. And then you blame the client and the industry. Okay, therapy starts on the strategy call. It also funnels out non-committed clients, red flags. When you start getting busy, you can't expect to take on every client. And one way to get rid of non-committed clients are going to take so long for a therapeutic breakthrough, which doesn't help your business model, is to use very committed clients. The more committed your clients are, the more motivation, the more money they pay, the easier they are to do therapy on. That's just the bottom line. That's how therapy is, which means that sessions are quicker, which allows you to get away from the session, start doing more social media to grow your business and become a full-time therapist. If you're spending 5 hours a day just on one simple thing like smoking for a client, because they've only paid $50 and there's no motivation there, how do you expect to get to $5,000 a month, 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month? Your time and effort is in all the wrong places, guys. Number six, allows the therapist to set up the right business model, have the time to see full-time clients and grow their business to help more people. People say, I want to help 1 million people as a therapist in my lifetime. You can't do that charging $50. You can't live on $50. You can't live on non-committed clients. So start thinking of this, guys. Take off your the hat that says, well, it's not about money for me. It's all about helping people. Take that hat off and put the business hat on, guys. Okay. I applaud you for having a goal to help people. That's awesome. But at the end of the day, all I really care about for you as a business owner, can you do this full time? Can you support your own dreams? Can you support your own family? Can you do this full time? You can't help 1 million people, over a lifetime if you have to work a full-time job, because over time it will get too much. You'll run out of time. You just give up on therapy altogether. So if you're in this not to make money, just give it away for free then. Okay, that ludicrous idea that people come up with. I think hypnotherapists really suffer from this. People call it imposter syndrome. I don't care what people call it. At the end of the day, you have to have a business. The only way to help a lot of people is to be able to help yourself. You need time to see clients. You can't do that if you're working a full-time business. Number seven, at the end of the day, you only want to use urgency if you're confident in your ability to help clients. I think some people say, I don't want to use price urgency or push my clients because deep down, they're not really sure they can actually help people. So all in all, guys, use price urgency only if you know you can help your client solve the problem. but look at all these other 6 ideas as well, guys. This should give you a clear indication why price urgency is important. If you don't use it, you're going to suffer in consequence, guys. All right. So hopefully that helped. Thanks for watching. Scott Jansen here. I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.